Hello, this is Onjiro US. So I would like to talk a little bit about the visa bulletin and what you can be able to find there. I have had some people who have reached out to me, they were selected for the DV lottery 2025, but their case numbers appears to be a little bit high or high case numbers, and they are worried whether they will even get a visa available for them. Yeah, so I would say that there is a reason to be worried for sure, because if your case number, we are talking of maybe above 55,000, because we know by the end of every physical year, the number of immigrant visas, the diversity visas that are going to be issued for the 6 regions globally will be only 55,000. And I know there are people who are selected, yes, but their case number is high, higher than the 55,000 visas that finally will be issued. So there is a cause to feel worried for sure as a person, but I would say sometimes you have no control about this. You don't have any control what will happen, whether you will get to the interview, you see, for your visa. So all you can do for now, if you are selected, is to carry out the necessary steps, completing your DS-260 and waiting to see whether you are going to receive your second notification letter inviting you for the visa interview. And before then, I actually want to show you something, like what can we learn if we look at the visa bulletin, So if you just Google visa bulletin, as you can see, travel.gov, I want to take you to, like now this one is going to show the current visa bulletin for this month of May. And of course, you are also given for the next coming month. Let's just go through this. It will still get us to what we want to know. So if you go to section, so there is section A, there's section B. So let me show the B I'm talking about. You scroll down until you get to, you see there are so many B's, but I'm talking of this B, diversity immigrant category for the month of May. So what can we learn from this? By the way, the visa availability is still ongoing for the DV lottery 2024, not the ones that were just recently released. So if we look at the section B, diversity immigrant category for the month of May that will be ending soon, if you focus on this table can be able to give you the cutoff numbers for those whom their visas are available as per this month, And for instance, from Africa, if I remember, this one is still for the DV lottery 2024, and the physical year is ending September 30th. That means by September 30th, for all those who are selected for the DV lottery 2024, if you will not have received any visa by or your second notification letter to invite you for the interview, that means your visa is not available by September 30th, then you just forget about that win. It is unfortunate, but you have no control about it, because every year only 55,000 globally visas will be issued, and mostly the wins or the selectee are normally a higher number than 55,000. So we always talk about high case numbers. So there's that chance, like, if you have a very high case number, your chances of getting, your visa, they are slim. And so all you can do is to wait and be hopeful, carry out the necessary steps, anything that you are required to do by the, by the embassy people. You should ensure that you're doing it and do it as fast as possible, But this is something you have no control of. If you have a high case number, you can only remain hopeful that probably you will get a visa availability. And if not, then just prepare and to apply again, to try your luck again come October of that year, So basically we are saying numbers can actually be exhausted before September 30th. And, the September 30th will be the closing date for the DV Lottery 2024 selectees. Yeah, so anybody who received a number, a win number or a selected number, or for the DV Lottery 2024, and September 30th hit before you receive your visa availability, chance, that means you just forget about that one and you try again your luck. It's so unfortunate anyway. So remember, for the recently released results for the DV Lottery 2025, all the the processing of the visa availability and attending interviews will begin from October, once the physical year for the DV Lottery 2024 ends by September 30th. So this table here can help you know, and you will always find other sections be here, the cutoff numbers, for the current month. And then if you go to section C here, like we can now tell what will be the cutoff number for June. For June, if you come from Africa and you are selected for the DV Lottery 2024, next month, June, if your number appears or is below 57,000, then that means your visa will be available and you can proceed with the processing of your diversity visa. Yeah, but this one can somehow give us shed some light to us what to expect, even for those who are selected recently. Like right now we are talking of June, next month June, the cutoff number is given for Africa is given as 57,000. And we have only like 3 more months before we get to September for the physical year to end. So that means, we may not expect very high case numbers really to end up receiving some visas. The visas, the available visas might be exhausted before even September 30th. Yeah, and probably some case numbers may not receive visa availability. So you can only be hopeful and wait and cross your fingers. And I would say don't just give up, just wait and be visiting this visa bulletin section B and C to be able to keep track of how the visa availability is being shown, the cutoff rank numbers. They can help you know, like, probably will you be lucky enough to have a visa available for you during your time. Okay, so this is 10 US. I hope it helps someone who is still having a lot of question whether the numbers will be reached or available, their visas available. But I would say just carry out the necessary step, and the rest, leave it to God. You have no control over this. You can only wait. Be happy. And that's why we always say, being selected does not mean a visa is guaranteed. You know that you have received this win when you get visa at hand. Anyway, prepare for all the others to apply come October and try your luck for the next DV Lottery 2026. This is 10 US. Like, share, follow. Bye for now.